Oi, 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 oi. Hello everybody, how is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. So what we're doing today is we're going to the local Chippy, the best one in the area. It's actually won an award apparently, but I mean that don't really say much coming from the Midlands, does it, to be honest? But you know, we're going and we're gonna get a few bits.
Chippy food review.
What is a Chippy? Ooh, the Chippy.
Yeah, that's how I
Chippy, we're going to Chippy. We're going to the Chippy. We're going to the Chippy. We're going to the Chippy. Ooh, Chippy, we're going to the Chippy. Let. I would rather have a Chippy than a wife. I would rather have a Chippy than a wife. I would rather have a Chippy. Rather have a Chippy. Rather have a Chippy than a wife. Hey!
Muted, yeah. Wish I could mute him IRL.
But yeah, you know guys, any gifted today goes towards the Chippy bill, because I'll be honest guys, Chippies just aren't what they used to be. They're no longer cheap, you know what I mean? You know when you used to go to the Chippy, you know, and it was like, we've all been conditioned with a Chippy to think that they're a good value meal. But no, unfortunately, I feel like now guys, the Chippy is definitely up there with like literally going to a McDonald's. I feel like a Chippy is no longer cheap.
Oh gosh, who the hell gets fish and chips at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon? Don't bring it in, do hot mic. That was fast. How was it already pre-ready? Ew.
We're not sitting here, so don't give me that back yet.
Oh, okay.
Where can we go? Oh, we haven't got any knives and forks, so.
You're joking. Don't you think you should probably go back in there and ask for some knives and forks?
They don't do knives and forks at a chip shop.
They definitely have.
They definitely don't. We'll be fine. We'll eat it with our fingers.
I'm not doing that.
You're not eating a Chippy.
We can't eat it without. You're not actually going to leave without asking for a knife and fork.
Yes.
Why?
You don't. What do you mean a knife and fork from a Chippy? You know this is.
Are you actually? You must be out of your mind. They definitely have wooden forks in there.
Oh my god.
Everyone says so.
I don't think they do.
Go ask them. Bring your mic with you. I'll be quiet so we can hear you. It's a Chippy. Use fingers. Use fingers to eat some fish.
Have you got any wooden forks?
I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, just two, please. Sorry, cheers. Thank you very much.
He's insane. He is insane. If he thinks that they don't have. What did he say?
Wow. These are not authentic.
I'd rather this than with my fingers.
Look at the state of them.
Not wanting to eat with the fingers is so UK. It's deep fried fish.
No, it's not. You ain't got any fish in there.
What did you get?
I didn't get fish.
What the hell did you buy?
I didn't get fish because I know you like that.
What did you get? James, what did you get? I'm so scared. What did you get? Bother them.
I don't bother them. I just talk to them. Right, guys, I'm not going to lie. Right. You know how, like, in RP, I'll just go up and talk to people and sometimes people just don't want to have a conversation? Like, I do that to people that work in shops. Because I'm going to be honest, you know what I mean? You're either going to really enjoy it or you're going to really hate me talking to you, mate. But at the same time, you're on the clock, you know what I mean? So sometimes I'm going to have a conversation with you, you're going to speak to me, whether you want to or not. Right, open this first. So this...
I'm so scared. Look, this is what you get, fish and chip shop. Like, if you go to a Chippy, it's all wrapped. Why? And why was it ready so quick? Look, 1, 2. What is this, Christmas Day? Okay, this is... What the hell?
Yo, why is it a large sausage in there? Yeah, why is
that what it is?
Why is there a large, big sausage in there? You know what I'm saying? They saw me and they thought, you know what, he loves a big sausage. You know what I'm saying?
But did you ask them for a random combination of things?
No, I said, give me. I said a battered sausage. You know what I mean? Right. What have you just ate?
A fry?
Yes, you're a what?
A fry.
A what? It's not a fry. There is salt. There's salt and vinegar on them.
Soggy disaster.
How is that soggy? It's crispy. Crisp.
You see how soggy it is? Look. Oh.
It's got salt and vinegar on it. So do you like them?
No.
What do you mean, no?
You need actual vinegar. If I had an actual tub of vinegar and a salt, and then it would be good. But there's no salt flavor and there's no vinegar. Now what do I do with this? What the hell is this? Where's the sauce?
Just put it all. You don't have sauce with it. You put it all in one go.
There's no way.
Yeah, imagine this, right? Complains about not having a fork and then just doesn't even use the fork.
How am I going to use a fork for this?
Well, what about the chips?
Oh, that's different. Chips you eat with your fingers. Okay. Ah!
Why did you take such a big bite if you're going to do that?
It's so hot. It's all right.
Well, do you like the battered sausage?
It's actually all right.
Let me taste it.
It's actually all right. Even though there's absolutely no sauce, and I love a good sauce, it's actually quite all right.
Oh, well, you don't think there's any sauce, do you? Well, let me tell you. This is a chip shop curry sauce.
What the hell is this? I actually don't understand. England, explain. Why do you have curry everywhere? You go to a Chinese, curry. You go to a fish shop, curry.
Don't get too carried away with the curry sauce. We've got gravy.
Okay.
Chip shop gravy. Oi, oi. Classic. Mushy peas. Oi. Mushy peas, mushy peas, mushy peas. What's your opinion on the curry sauce?
I actually need to try it properly. Put the gravy in the window too. Look, I'm dipping it.
Why are you putting the sausage in there? Have a chip with it so you can actually taste what it fucking tastes like. Why is it all over your mouth?
It's really good. I actually like it.
Why have you nearly ate the whole thing? Smell that gravy. Mmm.
The gravy looks anemic.
Nah, give me a little smell.
That's disgusting. It's actually canned gravy, vile.
No, it's not.
No, absolutely not. It's better with sausage.
Let me taste some of the gravy.
It's not very good. Oh yeah, like a cluster of chips.
What?
It's like you're making out with the chips. Imagine it to be very salty for. Yeah, it's a bit salty.
Now that's good. Look at that, chat. It's a bit thick as well.
It's not good.
Nah, that is a good. That is a good chip shop gravy though. There. That is a solid chip shop gravy. That is. Oh, you've got to try the peas. You got to try the peas, yeah.
Okay.
Right, this is the
peas.
This is the people's favourite.
Peas? Oh, peas are the peas. This.
Nah, not the peas. But everyone loves a good mushy pea. You know what I'm saying? Smells lovely. Give me some peas.
I actually, there's a very distinct smell.
Let me smell it.
And I don't want to tell you what I think it smells like.
Peas.
No.
Yeah. It smells like mushy peas.
Look, why is it neon green?
Because it's a mushy pea.
Peas don't look neon.
Yes, they do.
Does it even have a flavor?
Yeah, let me have some.
I'm very confused. It doesn't really...
Oh, lovely peas right there. Give me some more of them. Top quality, British chip shop pea right there, that is. Oh, lovely.
I would never choose to eat that. What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Oi! Get your saveloy out.
I'm not eating that.
Woo!
I'm not eating that. Oh my gosh, this is gonna send me through. Like this is actually what's gonna make me sick.
It's lovely.
Look how big it is. Why is it so red on the outside and pink on the inside?
Do you like it?
Why did you eat it like that? I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about the Savoy.
Right. We got one final thing though. So what would you rate
like
the
a hot
Savoy?
dog.
What would you rate the Savoy?
Savoy. Similar to a hot dog.
Muse, what's good, mate?
Some mustard and ketchup on this. Fine.
One last thing.
Mysterious meats with gloomy and deep face. What is that? No. No, I already know what it is.
What
no.
is it?
The
What is
answer
it?
is no.
What is it?
It's a fish cake, isn't it?
No, it's not a fish cake. I promise you it's not a fish cake.
What is it then?
Have some of it.
It smells just like deep fried. Deep fried. It just smells deep fried. And it has the texture of potato. Ooh, look how greasy it is. Look how greasy this is. Just look. Look at that. Ugh.
There's a guy coming out of the gym and he's just seen you fucking ramming that in his mouth.
It is potato.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's actually salted, so it's good.
Give me that.
Mmm.
How do you like a potato fritter but you don't like nobody likes these? Like, these are just not even nice.
But they're nice and salty. Nothing else is salty.
How is a potato fritter the nicest thing out of everything?
Mushy peas almost made me sick, but everything else is fine.
Like, would you ever choose a Chippy? I think that's what I'm trying to ask.
No. This was okay, but I'd still never choose it. Now, when we had Greg's, if someone was like, oh, you haven't eaten all day, here's some Greg's, I would say, no thank you. Now, if someone said, oh, you haven't eaten all day, here's like battered sausage, I'd think about it. Like, is it possible for me to eat later? If there's any other option, I'd say no thanks. Greg's is like, even if I'm hungry, I'd say no.
Right, so it wasn't necessarily a Chippy order. It was like a try.
That was a Chippy order.
So, no, it wasn't.
That was a lot of food.
Right, so the chips, what would you rate the Chippy chips? They're not fries, the chips.
How are we talking about, like, in comparison to all food or on a scale, chip scale? Like, are McDonald's fries on this scale?
No,
like,
I'm on it. I want you to rate a Chippy.
Of all the food, just a Chippy.
Yeah.
What did I rank Greg's? 1. German doner kebab was a 2. Chippy.
No, but what's the chips first?
Chips. 3. Actually, no. 2. I can eat them if I must. They're soggy and they don't taste like anything. They don't have salt on them. They say they're salted, but they're not.
Right. Okay. Battered sausage.
4.
So a battered sausage was a 4, but you ate the whole thing.
It was there, and I enjoyed it in the moment, but after the fact, I would never get it again. It's like how we feel about Indian food a lot of the time. We enjoy it in the moment, and then after we're like, actually, that wasn't that great.
Right. What about the Savoy?
Hot dog.
It's not a hot dog, it's a Savoy.
It's a hot dog. That's a hot dog.
Scores out of 10.
It scores out of 10, yeah. That's like a... That's a 5.
You like the Savoy more than the battered sausage?
Yeah, because it's lighter, and it's basically a hot dog. I feel like a hot dog is a 5. I would place a hot dog at a 5, and I'd place that at a 5.
Right. What about the potato fritter?
It wasn't... I would put it at the same level. No. What did I put the chips? A 2. The potato fritter was a 3. I wouldn't choose it, but it was just a bit weird. But it had salt on it, so...
Right, okay. What about mushy peas?
Oh gosh, that's a 1.
A 1?
No, actually. Yeah, a 1. Made me feel a bit sick. Couldn't really eat it if someone offered it to me. Greg's level. Mushy peas are Greg's level.
What about curry sauce?
Oh, curry sauce is like
So I don't understand how you enjoy the batter sausage and the curry sauce so much and then you give it a 4 and a 5.
You don't even understand when I really enjoy something. Like if you brought me to a bubble tea shop and I had a bubble tea, it'd be a 10. I'd be like, whoa, bubble tea. If you brought me to Wagamama's, I would say, ooh, a bit of like Japanese cuisine, but it's also very English, so 6 or 7. I bet that's a 6 or 7.
Okay, what about the gravy? The gravy's got to be over a 5.
The gravy is
gravy,
a 1.
How is the gravy a 1?
It was awful. It was like canned gravy.
It's not canned.
It was like canned gravy. Most of my meals are chicken and rice.
What is the overall rating for a chippy? Greg's was a 1. German doner kebab was a 2. And a chippy is what?
5.
Hang on, so how does everything get lower than a 5 and then you rate it overall a 5? How does that make any sense?
I'm trying to 4 then. I think a 4 is fair, because what would I actually get? If I was to actually get, that's the problem, it's like if I was to actually get fish and chips, I'd get fish and chips. So that's why I said a 5. Like the fish is usually like, if it's like in season. How much was it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I didn't look.
You didn't look.
Oh no, I think it was £13.
No, it wasn't. There's no way that was £13.
It was 13 quid.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It wasn't that bad.